trapped in the mirror. In the warm and colorful city of Guanajuato, Mexico, 10-year-old Mateo had just moved into an old colonial mansion with his family. The house stood behind tall stone walls wrapped in ivy at the end of a pastel-colored street. As the sun set, the orange light painted eerie shapes on the walls, making the house look more like a mysterious castle than a cozy home. Mateo stared at the dragon-shaped brass door handles with curiosity. While his family was unpacking downstairs, he sneaked up the creaky stairs toward the attic, eager to see what treasures were hidden there. Each step groaned under his feet, but his excitement outweighed his fear. What would he find? The attic was filled with broken wooden trunks, yellowed books, and a rusty metal music box. Despite the dust, the rose designs on its surface still shimmered faintly. When Mateo opened the lid, a broken lullaby played, and at that exact moment, the door slammed shut behind him. He ran to it and tried the handle, but it was locked. "Mom? Dad?" He shouted, but the noise from the kitchen downstairs swallowed his voice. The small windows were covered with thick iron bars. Outside, the fading sunlight and distant street lamps only made the attic feel lonelier. Mateo rummaged through the trunks, looking for a flashlight, when his fingers touched a cold glass bottle. Inside was a strange yellowish liquid with no label. Suddenly, the mirror in the corner cracked, not shattered, but rippled like water. A hazy figure began to appear in the glass. Mateo froze. A childlike voice whispered, "Find me." The sound seemed to come from inside the mirror. Goosebumps crawled up his arms. He turned to the wardrobe and pushed aside dusty ponchos. A toy train fell to the ground. Stuck to the back was a tiny magnetized key. Maybe it unlocks the door, he thought. But then, the music box started playing again on its own. The melody was slower now, almost a whisper. Inside the lid, Mateo found a faded photograph, tucked away. The boy in the photo looked just like him, only dressed as if from 100 years ago. Scrawled on the back were 4 words, "We will escape together." As darkness crept in, the house grew quiet. Not the quiet of bedtime, but a deep, eerie stillness. Mateo approached the mirror. The figure became clearer. The boy from the photo. Sad eyes, trembling lips. "Put the key inside the box," the boy said. Mateo obeyed. The moment he placed the key inside, the box jumped and rolled into the center of the attic. A flash of light burst out. When it faded, the mirror had transformed into a door. An ancient wooden door carved with Aztec symbols. The figure reached out. Mateo hesitated, then touched the ghostly hand. It was icy cold, but somehow he wasn't afraid anymore. Together they stepped into a long, blue-lit corridor. The walls seemed to breathe, and echoes of children's laughter danced through the air. At the far end, a beam of sunlight shone through. As they stepped into it, Mateo found himself in the backyard of the house. The mysterious boy was gone. In his place, lying on the grass, was the rusty toy train. The magical door creaked shut and vanished. Just then, his mother burst out of the house. "Where were you? We were so worried." Mateo tried to explain, but who would believe him? Instead, he held up the train and pointed at the number underneath. 1925. That night, as he lay in bed, the faint melody of the music box returned only in his mind. A whisper followed. You are no longer alone. And the house, as if its ancient secret had finally found peace, drifted into a gentle sleep.